Over the years, awareness about people with disabilities has grown, leading to advances in accessibility and social inclusion. However, one group continues to face silent challenges: people with hidden disabilities. Unlike physical disabilities, these conditions are often not perceived at first glance. Ailments such as anxiety disorders, autoimmune diseases, and other chronic or neurological conditions may not leave visible marks, but they profoundly affect the lives of those who must deal with them. One of these conditions, which affects adults and children worldwide, is autism spectrum disorder. ASD is a neurodevelopmental disorder that includes deficits in social interaction, communication, and behavior. Some of its key features include difficulty in making eye contact or understanding facial expressions and gestures, delayed speech or repetitive use of words or phrases, as well as repetitive movements, rigid routines, and intense, deep interests in specific topics. Autism is considered a spectrum because its symptoms can vary widely in intensity and presentation. This means that there are different degrees of autism, ranging from mild cases where a person may need little support and can be quite independent, to more severe cases where they may require intensive support to manage daily activities. One of the worries that can arise regarding children on the autism spectrum concern their eating habits. Many are hypersensitive to textures, flavors, smells, and temperatures of food, which can cause them to refuse to eat. In addition, they may have difficulty communicating their preferences, which may contribute to severe levels of food selectivity. Considering this, some questions arise. Do studies show that children with ASD have a different nutritional and behavioral profile in comparison with neurotypical children? Can the work of nutritionists generate improvements in behavior, communication, and socialization? To answer these questions, a study conducted between April and May 2020 searched for scientific articles on this topic. The inclusion criteria for the studies were original articles, studies on nutritional status, eating behavior, and nutritional strategies in children aged 0 to 12 years with ASD, gluten and/or casein withdrawal, and listing in the LILACS, PubMed, and CAPS databases. The search identified 27 publications, which were then analyzed. Among them, 3 reached similar conclusions, demonstrating that children on the autism spectrum have a higher risk of being overweight than children without development issues from the same community. Furthermore, this patient presented insufficient level of micronutrients such as vitamins A and B6 and the mineral calcium. Therefore, these children require continuous nutritional monitoring. When it comes to food selectivity, 5 studies also reached similar conclusions. These studies found that high consumption of ultra-processed foods was associated with excess weight in children with autism spectrum disorder, ASD. As they discontinued unhealthy habits, their nutritional status naturally improved. The studies also show that selective eating behavior seems to be a social trait and that promoting family health is relevant for children with ASD. And what nutritional strategies are available for children with autism spectrum disorder? Several interventions are based on a gluten-free and casein-free diet, but the results vary. While some concluded that gluten-free diet may be helpful in managing gastrointestinal symptoms and behavioral indices in children with ASD, others found that the presence of gluten for up to 30 weeks was not sufficient to produce statistically significant effects. Still, the analysis of these studies demonstrated that following a gluten-free or casein-free diet offers broader benefits in the prevention of cardiovascular disease, neoplasias, and maladaptive processes. When it comes to non-nutritional interventions, the results are clearer. One study showed that the inclusion of a nutritional guidelines guide for the treatment of people with ASD has been effective in reducing undesirable behaviors. Thus, once this becomes standard practice, dietary intervention combined with social and behavioral interventions is one way to improve food acceptance. To gain even more insight on the topic, new studies with high levels of scientific evidence are needed, with larger participant samples. But one thing we know for certain, the diet of children with autism can indeed be challenging, but this condition can be improved with knowledge and patience. So, did you like this content? Subscribe to the BJHBS channel to watch more videos like this. And don't forget to check out the full scientific publications on the BJHBS website. See you next time.